I've repeated what was said. Hello everyone, welcome. How are we? Hope we're good. Yeah, we're a little bit late. Apologies for that. There was a slight incident with youngest James not feeling too well tonight, so we were trying to fix him up, make sure he's all well. He is well enough now. I think he's gone to sleep, so that's the main thing. So we can obviously put him to bed and get him some more medicine tomorrow, because he's not in a good way, to be honest. His youngest Jameson, sadly. But welcome to one and all. Welcome to one and all. People who are fuck's sake, these bloody lights. People who are on Twitch and YouTube. Hello. No one on TikTok tonight. We're not on TikTok tonight, believe it or not. Their choice, not ours, which obviously happened in the last stream. So that's something in it, you know what I mean? Which is fine. Their loss, I suppose, really. And that's the way we need to look at it, right? So let's think about it like that. This is light, so it's doing whatever it needs to do. So we moved clubs the other night. I don't know if you saw that, if you remember that bit. That was one of the things we did actually do that made some sense. We left Hecken and we now reside in France. France is fun. France is really, really fun. We're at Sochaux, hence the French writings at the start of the stream. So let's go and see what happened. So what happened basically with TikTok was this. Cy Maggio got banned this week for saying that Americans were boring. That's all he said. And then TikTok banned him for a week. And then I regaled the story on stream on Monday. And then I got banned because I basically said that Cy said this. And then it was ridiculous. It was absolutely ridiculous. So then I've got a week's ban as well. So there you go. This is where we are. So never mind. It's happened now. It's gone. Well, actually, it's not been and gone. It's still very much happening. But anyway, let's move on. Let's go and get ourselves over to France, shall we? Allez. I tell you what, I'm going to boot this light over into France as well in a minute. Bonjour, Kevin. Le City United. Welcome. So hope you're well. Pleasure to have you in. Your stand-up show is far less controversial back in the day. Honestly, the things I've said on these streams, right? I'm amazed that is what got us banned. Do you know what I mean? Some of the things I've said have been nothing short of slanderous. Matt Blade in on the Prime, thank you so much, my friend. Very, very kind indeed. And Andrew Tate is wandering around. Yeah, just you know what I mean? Just strutting about, doing his things, you know, doing trafficking. And here I am being called up for hate speech, apparently. So there we are. Welcome in, everybody. Hope you're all well. Welcome to Rich. Welcome to the United City FM. Welcome to MCG. Red Must is here for the first time. Nice to see you. Kevin Mottram over on YouTube. Rougeau, of course. Luffy. Loads of people just chilling up in the background. You're more than welcome to do so, of course, as well. But yeah, pull yourselves up a chair. Get involved if you're brand new. Say hello. Drop a follow. That'd be much appreciated. Yeah, you can follow on TikTok if you want. We'll stream there next week, but this week not so much. So we do have this thing. So we are, as you can see, we've taken over Sochaux, and they historically are pretty good, right? Historically, Sochaux a pretty decent side. Honestly, this fucking light, man. Like seriously. Well, you know, it'll work out eventually. So Sochaux. Formerly, look at this. Formerly, 2 times Ligue 1 champion. Okay, they've won two Coupe de France. They've won 2 Ligue 2s. Also, see, I've loaded the kits in now as well. Look, there you go, we got that as well. So that's what we wanted. We wanted the kits in. They were founded, way back, for Jean-Pierre Peugeot, a prominent member of the Peugeot family. Yeah. So yeah, they've not really got, well, the honours so much have been fairly recent. You know, their last honour came in 2007 under Alain Perrin, when they won the Coupe de France. So, known for its youth academy, Sochaux. So that's going to be quite handy. So we can get in, start bringing some youth players through. Hopefully that'll be pretty good. That'll help us because Moneyball has not been my friend, has it? To be honest, I've been trying, but you know, it's not really been a thing that we've managed to do. We're trying. We might change the skin again. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I haven't made any firm decisions on it at this point. Microphone is sounding excellent this evening. The light is having a high energy diva energy. I know. You can have one or the other. You can't have both, apparently. That's the way it seems to be. Next week, TJ will call it another nationality state on TikToks. Tune in to see if it gets banned again. Do you know what? I will do. I'll call out. I'll see which nations I can't call boring. The TikTok 2 have been released then, boring. Not the TikTok 2, Kevin. Just me. Well, as I say, we're streaming here, but not on TikTok. I'm not allowed there. Actually, I'll see if I can try. I don't think I can. I think I've got a 7-day banning order from them. So let's see if I can load up the studio. I don't think they're going to let me do it, are they? This will be interesting to see if they've forgotten. I don't think they will have forgotten. I think they're pretty quick on that. So here's our squad. Bear in mind that we have the Moneyball filters on and Musterman's skin and all that jazz. I've just said that. Can you believe I've been one of those people that says and all that jazz? Oh God, I'm never ever. I'm not the sort of person that says that. But there we go. So Beckerson, welcome in. Happy to see you. The Moneyball stream is the highlight of my day. There we go. Look at that. See, I'm the highlight of someone's day. This is beautiful. It's beautiful. WMG. I've recently come across the FM show on YouTube. You guys are pretty funny. I'll take pretty funny. Lots of relatable, fun conversations. Used to watch RDF for some tactical insights. I see, used to watch RDF. Used to. Now they go for the pretty funny podcast. I appreciate that, WMG. Welcome in. Glad you're a fan of the show. Hope you're looking forward to tomorrow's episode. Jox is in. Jox, nice to see you, Jox. How are we? Welcome. Yes, tomorrow's episode. Dr. Benji tomorrow. So there you go. You get 2 episodes this week. You got an episode with Lujo and Y Callum on Monday. Dr. Benji tomorrow. My word, we're spoiling you, aren't we? We are spoiling you. And that's before we even mention what we've got on Patreon. So, you know, if you want to get more content, then patreon.com/the FM Show Pod. For that, you didn't pair the phrase with proper jazz hands. There's still room for improvement. I could do that, actually. So here's the squad then. This is where we are, right? We've got ourselves a squad that is currently sat third bottom in Ligue 2. SoCals, welcome in. Appreciate the follow. Very kind. Thank you, my friend. Let's see if TikTok's going to let me in. I don't think it's going to. Is it? Reminder. Account still suspended. There we go. Yeah, account still suspended. Yep, that's true. Yeah, still banned. Oh well, never mind. Yeah, so we're currently sat third bottom in Ligue 2. If you wanted to have a quick overview of how we are as a club, you can see that we are currently... Where would we see this? On the home screen. We are currently the second worst goal scorers. We have the 5th worst defence. I mean, it would suggest that we've got a bit of a problem here. League form started very, very badly. Very badly. We beat Bordeaux, though, so you'll be happy about that, Rougeau. We've beaten Bordeaux. We've beaten Metz. Beaten Valenciennes. We've beaten a couple of teams in the Coupe de France 8th round, 9th round. We're now playing Stade Reims in the 9th round, so that's pretty good. So let's see how that goes on. Then we've got Cannes, then Clermont Foot, then Grenoble in January. SoCal's, even TJ, loving the FM show at the minute. SoCal's, appreciate you. Thank you very much for that. I'm glad you're enjoying the show. If you haven't watched the FM show, by the way, anyone in the chat, there's the link. Go and get yourselves involved. Come and join the FM show podcast every single Thursday. The French Cup just keeps going on and on and on. It does, Scolari. I think you get to the 27th round of the French Cup, and then all of a sudden it's like, right, now we can start. So yes, there's the link for the FM show podcast. So let's look at the players then. Can't look at the players. Got a Moneyball skin on, haven't we? So we have to try and take our guesses, our bets. We've gone through, and we think we've seen the players that are probably going to be the most likely to be starting. This is what we've got so far as a basic tactic, which is 4-4-2 really. To be honest, we've gone with what we know. We've gone with trusty old red, and we're going to try and go from that. So Sonia is one of our better players. He's he looks like a tasty winger. You know, the guy here looks like he's got a fair bit of good stuff going on. Yeah. Here's his rap sheet. Great pace. Fans love him. Homegrown. Okay, he looks like he can actually do a decent job as well for us. Okay, we haven't got any of the form or the stats yet. Oh, form, there we go. Right. Taken off after 14 minutes. So yeah, so pass completions look like pretty decent. His key passes are, well, he's only getting one key pass per match, per 90. But he's getting involved. He's getting involved. That's what we want, isn't it? Expected goals 3.6. Expected goals per 90 0.2. Shots and targets decent. Expected assists 1.96. So yeah, 54 dribbles so far this season. He's won 20 headers. That's interesting. Yeah, and he's drawn 24 fouls as well. So that should be a player that we need to look out for. Adley, welcome in. Missed your last stream. Resigned or pushed? Resigned, because the board keep taking money off us. So we thought, you know what? I can't keep doing that. I can't keep accepting that as a thing. So we decided to leave. And then we've got another left winger, because we've got two left wingers, generational talents, both 18 and 17. This guy's 17 years old, model citizen. We're going to put Quentin Fevre up front, actually, because he's got goals. He scored 5 goals already this season in 5 games. And look at this for output. Pretty decent. Yeah? Pretty decent so far. If we look at his performance, below average for wingers, which is interesting because he's obviously playing up front, so that would make more sense, wouldn't it? There you go. Expected goals 1.25 per 90 minutes. Shots on target per 90 minutes 2.57. So he's definitely having a much better time of it up front than he is as a winger. So yeah, so Quentin Fevre is a player that we like the look of. Mikel Cardo, 6'7" at 17 years old. I'm going to be interested to see how tall he grows, because if he's not 18 foot tall by the time he's 25, I'm going to be very surprised. Okay, again, good in the air, clearly. Homegrown at the club. He's brave. Yes, he lacks pace. Yes, he's fairly slow. Yes, he's potentially susceptible to injuries. Yes, he needs to be more consistent, but he's 17. You know, he's going to be fine. We're going to put him in the side. He's going to be all right. Our goalkeeper's injured. Our best fullbacks are on loan. So next season we might not play with fullbacks. We might play with a 3 at the back system, possibly. We don't know. Eli Kayembe Tete is on international duty, so we're not going to have him as the ball-winning midfielder. So that's what we look like for now. But as with everything is subject to change. everything is subject to change. So yeah, so we'll have to see. But yeah, we've got a match against Ream coming up now, so that's going to be the match that we look at first of all. Yeah, we have to put one of the sub goalkeepers in instead, I'm afraid. So Ben Musa and Gerard, 23 years old, unambitious. Yashin Gerard. Tufik Ben Musa, 25. Let's see how he gets on. Let's see. He's going to be given the opportunity to start. Babatunde on the bench. Gay might come on as a DLP rather than a ball winner. Evening, Semnet. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Hope you're good. Although, given the fact that we're playing against someone like Reams, maybe we should be looking for a more defensive player. Try and maybe sneak a draw. We've got Selim Pelissard, so maybe Pelissard's possibly a little bit more defensive actually. He's been noted to be a Carriero, so there you go. We can have a Carriero on the side. It's going to be interesting to see what he gets up to. Whether he stays, whether he goes. In terms of finances, we should probably mention that as well. Okay, finances. We're overspending on wages, unsurprisingly. Who would have thought? But we do have some money available. So we've got 3.6 million, which is a hell of a lot more than we had at Häcken. 70% of the transfer value is retained. Okay, so we know we're not getting everything back when we sell. At least we've been told 70% is much more than 5%. So we'd have to probably free up some wages before we can bring a player in. In terms of the tactical approach, Kev, at the moment, this is just what I'm playing based on what I've got so far. My intention would be to try and change it up a little bit, but again, that's going to depend upon what we get next season. I don't want to be locked to a 4-4-2. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like a 4-4-2, but we had a 4-4-2 at Häcken. We had a 4-4-2 at HIFK. So if we can change it up a bit, mix things up, make it a bit more interesting, then yeah, I'd like to do that. I did enjoy a 3 at the back system with Rakuf. It might not have been particularly effective, but I did enjoy it. So maybe we look to build upon that possibly. Have we got the French 3rd division loaded in just in case the worst happens? I believe we have, Tuny. I believe we have. Let's just check. Have we got the Championnat National? Yes, we have. Yes, we have. Look at that. How little faith we have around here. Fabrice Crepin is out for 7 weeks. Right, it's our backup fullback. I don't get me wrong. I understand why people have little faith. It's reasonable for that to be the situation. Right, let's introduce ourselves to the squad, shall we? Let's avoid relegation. That's all we need. Okay. I think we're good enough to avoid relegation. That's what we want. Yeah. Cool. Let's do that. Let's get a quick little where are we? Yeah, let's give us a little team bonding session as well, I think. I have faith Football Manager gods may have already decided it. That's a fair point. That's a fair point. The Football Manager gods may have already decided for us. They do, don't they?